Am I allowed to swear? Please. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yay. Can you see it? Okay. Slay. Welcome back to my room. My name is Cherry Rype. I am 22 years old. I don't really get many days off, if I'm being honest. Like, it's just kind of a thing where with my full-time job, kind of just like living there most of the time. And then when I'm out of it, it just feels like stepping into another realm of life. Like just being immersed in music, but not just that, just the space I share with friends, I feel like is really important. And anytime I get time off, it's gonna go to my friends, straight dedicated to that. And usually on the porch out the back is where we really like to hang out. And I just feel like it helps you understand what people are thinking, and when you're hanging out with them, what kind of space that they're in and how you can kind of be in that with them. I always love inviting people over. I feel like it's really good to let people in.
Narrow stairs, bro.
No. All the houses like spinning along.
But yeah, I also really want to do things where going outside and being in nature is a possibility. Creating stuff in nature would be really cool. Just like setting up all of this in the sun in like a random field or something like that. I feel like we all need those kind of moments where we get into our own heads completely in an environment where you can do that. I don't know, there's a lot of love around me. So I always feel like I'm carrying an abundance of love wherever I go. And I feel like it's important for humans to keep that connectivity. It ties into my art a lot and talking about it so expressively in stuff like art, and just, yeah, being able to have the space to even talk like this right now. I've never really had that. So it's like, I feel really seen, and sometimes that can be scary as fuck, but it's a good thing to be kind of overwhelmed and scared by that kind of concept.
Not think it was gonna be that big. I ordered.
Where'd you get it from? Oh, true.
Oh yeah, classic.
They're like the
I was like, it's
largest.
from Blue Dog or Redbubble.
The largest size I didn't think was that. I didn't know mouse.
Probably in my own mind, getting into that is really scary sometimes, but in terms of making music, you're not a boss. I feel like it's really easy to kind of think in your head, and I kind of just think really deeply there. But it's where a lot of my last album ideas hit me, so just kind of after going home from something or even hanging out with people.
I hate being in front of
It's
I
actually
actually
so
just
scary. Like
it's like
It's the worst.
but I feel very comfortable in this space. It's just sometimes
Yeah, in your rooms.
when I'm doing something.
I'm on a bus right now and it stinks and smells like shit, but I'm thinking of the best song ever right now and writing lyrics in my notes, texting my friends about it, just being like I need to show you this demo like I'm making at the moment, like be able to share that with people that have told me that my music has helped them and that it's been there for them in times where people haven't. It's like, wow, it feels really meaningful, and I think about those moments all the time. I see people at those gigs, they come back, they tell me that, we catch up, we talk about life. It just feels really genuine. So it's nice to be surrounded by genuineness.
Having a chat.
Having a chat.
Having a yap.
I don't want to I'm not exposing this person at all. There has been stuff said to me at gigs where I'm like, damn, that was just said to me right after I did the most emotional set of my life. It's just the most random shit ever. I think someone told me that they had like explosive diarrhea in the bathroom for my entire set, and I was just like yeah, I was like throwing up so much or something, or like me and my ex were having a huge argument in the back of your set, and I'm just like,
I keep saying and literally.
chaotic shit. But I think the weirdest thing someone has like handed to me after a gig is like a cardboard cutout of like an Instagram photo I'd posted, pasted onto this like box thing, and it was like a square, and it like it was just really crinkled and it was wet from the rain. So I was just kind of like, cool. It was really nice though. Like, I still don't think it's a bad thing. I still have a really optimistic outlook on it because it's like, you still went and did that. Like, you went and dedicated to printing out a photo of me and getting me to sign. I am literally the most random person. Like, that didn't feel weird, wrong, or off. Like, that person was just a big fan of my music, and I just never seen anyone print a pic out of me before. So I was just like, okay. But I still think that was really sweet. Like, I used to get bullied in high school for my music, so it's just nice. Like, it's just really, I'm not one of those people to be like, yeah, fuck that, like, fuck them. Obviously fuck them because bullying sucks, but like, now that I'm able to do it so freely, I'm really appreciative that people will do that and just go to that length. But yeah. Just hanging out. I do a lot of notes when I'm like really wasted in public and we're in like a DD or Uber or something and I just have to like show. It's like you or Jay. I'll like have to show you some shit. Okay, that's not something that's concerning, but I do want to read this one out. It literally just says, my ass hurts so much like it's cramping more than my fucking period pain. And that was literally from sitting on the train back from Melbourne for 11 hours and I couldn't feel my ass at all. Like, it was just completely numb and it was bad. Yeah, I think it genuinely would have been something like, why is a Tiger EDM hardstyle remix playing in this Uber right now? And then Jay being like, I don't know, but I want to die. Like, it's doing that kind of thing. Sat with Jamie on Liminal Girl, and Jamie was there, and they didn't know I was gonna do it.
What's your last name?
So I just like rocked it out, and they were just like, bro. I got to belt their name over and over again. Yeah, I think we should all use it a lot more. Yeah. Instead of Google Docs. I hate Google Docs, yeah. I also have a lot of rants and shit that I would want to say. Sometimes when I come home from being out in a long day of public, of being disrespected and just fucking put down for being a fucking woman, especially at my job, I'm sorry, I have to say this, but there's just so many people that treat me with disrespect because I am a woman. A lot of men on my team, they don't get treated like that. I never get to see them get treated like that, and I just get talked to like crap. So it's nice to go on my notes and do a fat rant when I'm in the back room because I can't voice that sometimes. And I just wish there was more of a space to be heard with that kind of stuff because I feel like a lot of people will just paint you as someone complaining where it's like, no, but this shit affects me every day of my life and every waking moment. I think of the smallest things people have done or said to me that is just like, wow, I would never disrespect you like that, you know? I have this need to talk about themselves to a degree where it's like, I'm better than you. And it's like, I really don't want to feel that. Like, that energy is not
That's
inviting.
why I like working with my homies. It's...
When I was in high school, I was a huge fan of Marina Diamond. She was like a huge inspiration for me. Growing up, I loved her makeup style during the Electra Heart era. That was the first time I'd kind of seen makeup that was really bold and really like eye accentuating, which I just really took from her, to be honest, a lot of in my own style. But my eyes are like my biggest vessel for emotion. I find whenever I'm talking to someone, eye contact and eye connectivity is so important to have any kind of connection with someone and let them know that you're listening. So accentuating that part of my face really helps me do that. I don't know, makeup is more than just makeup. Like, it's a whole feeling for me. It's a lifestyle that I've had for ages. And yeah, I get ridiculed constantly for my look, which I'm not surprised. You know, people will see something different and always think something about it, which, you know, I give them the space to do. But at the same time, it's like, I'm literally just trying to be expressive and I want to, and I just... Last night I was singing Needy to You.
Oh my
Best
god.
singer.
Real. I always show the tattoo on it every time.
I know, you're just like...
Yeah, literally.
It's like a Pokemon.
No, literally. Just like put it down.
Oh my god.
Wow, love the
hey,
font.
that's sick.
I just always wanted to have art on my body. I've always loved the concept of drawing and painting, and that kind of expression is something I can't do personally. So having someone do that kind of art on me is so special to me. It's like if I was to produce or write a song for someone, like it would be the same feeling from me. Yeah, I have this little Chupi as my first ever tattoo with a cherry, and we weren't even gonna put the cherry there, but she knew that I was starting to make music under that alias, so she was like, "Do you want me to add a piece of fruit, like a cherry?" And I was just love it. Get tats, guys, are the best.
I'm so keen for the outside shot.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we should do that first so that we don't.
No game. Oh my god. Best killer. Like typo again, like 2011.
It's nice out here. My friend Kieran customed them for me when my album was coming out. So there's a horseshoe, the branding of his brand, and then Cherry Rype on the front. Yeah, and it says Rory on the side, I think. Does it say it there or is it not there? The other one? Yeah. Oh, the fucking planes. Don't. My favorite part of making music is combining sounds with people I love and the sounds of people I love. Longtime collaborator Blair Romance. We met at our jobs, at our retail jobs, and we both really wanted to do music, and I just remember hearing her voice for the first time and just being like, fuck. We wrote this song Mind Control for the first time. That was one of the first collabs I ever did, and it genuinely means the world. And I feel like it's important to have a connection if you're going to collaborate with anyone. Whether that is just kind of a business connection or, for me, it's always emotional. I need to have an emotional connection. So with collaboration, I get to know the person when I'm collaborating with them, sure, but I do want some kind of mutual understanding of each other before we do that.
If I could go back in time, I'd invent those dog harnesses.
In particular, like EDM artists that I've collaborated with, so Brooks, Freddie and Lux, I'm learning so much from them and they're younger than me. And then there's people like MJ Soul who, production-wise, we collaborate quite a lot. And I'm collaborating with a bunch of different producers. One that I really liked collaborating with this year that added a different sound to my sound was Alina, and she's absolutely incredible. Yeah, it's very important to me and I don't think I'll ever not do that. And I feel like every artist should try and collab. It just brings out the best in the both of you, the group of you, whatever it is. But yeah.
I'm getting off now.
Go on, so what you gonna say? Remember when you would be swinging and then your knees would like buckle by hitting by accident?
The kid waiting in line would like push you off and go.
There's quite a lot. I've got to say, I've got to give a lot of credit to Fleetwood Mac because I grew up on a lot of music like that. I feel like influence is a huge part of what I do, and my father's music taste is a huge influence for me. Like growing up on albums like Rumours by Fleetwood Mac, but also just anything Daft Punk released, or like in terms of EDM, it's really important that I give credit to bands like The Prodigy and bands like Underworld. With genre, I feel like I can kind of hone it down to, it would be EDM and alternative music. They've just really given me a space to be expressive and to be open and honest about my views.
I really like liminal space. I feel like black art feels like a liminal space. This looks like a liminal space. I would live here.
I come home from my day often really angry at the state of what's happening in the world and just really heavy-hearted about it, but he talks to me about it and he'll always share really great, meaningful music with me, which is like a really important relationship, and we're so close because of that. So his music taste is like my biggest influence on anything that I do, and I often release albums on his birthday annually, so it's just a very connective thing for me and my family. Also, All Right Still by Lily Allen. She's really influenced me with that album. The because she covers topics that I often find solace in discussing with people that care about me and that I care about. I want to hear that. Literally, like if I can pull out any kind of bangers from Lily Allen at karaoke, it's just great. And I'm so happy. Yeah.
I feel like we owe it to ourselves to explore the world with money. I need to go.
I have this song off my last album called Sexy Anymore. The production of it starts with a monologue. So that was a monologue of a genuine crash out that I just ended up recording because I just never really did that. And I just wanted to hear myself out, I guess, in that moment and just see what I was thinking. Yeah, I got the most positive response from that song ever. And I've just had so many of my closest friends tell me that that song is there for them in really dark places, and it makes me really emotional. There's just quite a lot that I said in that song that's hard to say, I guess, especially with the first verse. It generally starts off pretty gut-wrenching, and I feel like this lyric is still hard for me to kind of sing on stage. But saying like, I'm breaking down, I use hot glue when things don't really turn around. I smoke away my own ability to feel because everyone began to grieve for real. I've had a pretty shit time with grief, along with a lot of the amazing people in my life. They've had some horrible experiences with grief, which is something I've really dealt with losing someone in my family this year. So yeah, Sexy Anymore with everyone beginning to grieve. It's so scary to see and like be a part of, but you're still together in that aspect and you're there for each other in those moments that are just so mean. Like they're just mean. They're just not fair. And it's just, you need people around and you need love around you. And even when you feel the worst and when you feel really insecure, which is what that song is about for me, there's like always going to be someone who's going to sit with you and just be like, you know, I love you, right? And you know, I care about you. I feel like that song is just, for me, it's my favorite song I've ever made because the overwhelming response of that is so everything to me. It's all I need to hear. And it's the most validating part of writing, especially because I write all my own music. So that's just basically all from my brain. And to have people say that they relate to that is, yeah, wow. Never thought that would happen, so yeah.
Someone writes something for me that Cherry Rype is always surrounded by moments of love and loves her friends. She's also with me. And I just feel like taking that title, I guess.
I actually didn't record it as a sample purpose, no. It was a voice message to Jay, my best friend. Shout out Jay, I love you so much. I was ranting to them and just completely crashing out. And I wasn't going to send them a recorded message like that because I often feel like it's really startling to do that. It's really like, oh my God, I'm just gonna have to be completely vulnerable. Like this is the most vulnerable low state and I'm just crying at my friend. I'm crying at my friend right now. And I just really appreciate them for always listening to me. But yeah, it was very, yeah. I sent it to them and they were like, dude, that has helped me so much just listening to, like, you don't understand how much better that makes me feel about crashing out. Like, we need to do it. It just genuinely, sometimes it's just a moment you need to get through.
I just love my friends. Like,
This whole thing is just like, I love my friends so much.
And yeah, I feel like with recording that crash out, yeah, I've never done that. Like, maybe it's on Snapchat in like year 9, I would take a pic of myself crying for streaks, but I just wanted attention. But like now it's like, I don't want attention. I want people to resonate with it. And there was a bunch of static noise at the start that I'd made that was just a bunch of like distorted guitars with a bit crusher and like a bit of a piano being crushed. And I thought it needed some words because I listened to a lot of artists like Vegan. Yeah, I didn't have the intention, but I am so glad that I put it in there because I listen to that now and it can help me and it helps people that I love. So what more could you actually want from that? Like from a crash out that you've randomly recorded, people are like, I needed that. I'm like, I love you. Like that's my only response is I love you. So, yeah.
Where did the Queen of Coney Island come from?
Well, it did come from Lana because she has a lyric saying Queen of Coney Island in Off to the Races. But also because Coney Island at Luna Park, I love it there. Like I want to do a shoot there or something.
Yes.
We need to do that, Jack. A Coney Island shoot.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like this one. No one's actually asked me this because I have this habit of releasing like a lot of music and like all at once, but I used to sit on stuff for ages and I used to just be like, nah, I'm never gonna do anything with this. This was like 2021. But then something just clicked in me where I was like, you know what? I'm trying this. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a master engineer. I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to mastering, guys. Like, I master everything myself. I've asked MJ to master about 4 tracks in total for me because I just want to try. I want to try and do it, see what I can do.
Do a flip.
A lot of the mixes on my on my release music sound like shit, and it's okay. Like I will listen back to that and be like, honestly, the grittier it sounds, the more I want to release it. The more I think it's done, the more feedback there is, the more like ambience there is in the song. Really raw and just really ready to be heard by people.
Fucking fell all the way to the bottom and hit my nose with rags. I started seeing like stars, genuine stars. I was like, what?
They get to go outside now, once a day.
And flossing is so good. People should floss more. I feel like it's something that I don't see a lot of. It's like, it feels weird at first, but it is really satisfying in the end.
They're like Ethel Cain.
Really? They like Cherry Rype.
No, they really like Ethel Cain. They like,
They do,
They
yeah.
meow to Dust Bowl. Like, that's really cool. I've never seen that. And they love Lana Del Rey though. It's a bit of a...
Can it see it?
Yeah.
Did you want to go back more?
No.
Okay. All right, slay. Actually opened my mind up a lot to it as an adolescent. I think when I was a kid, it was kind of hard to decipher what that really meant to me. When kind of introducing myself into music outside of family and more just in the city I live in kind of thing, I met a lot of Polynesian people, which was really heartwarming because growing up, I didn't know a lot of Polynesian people, especially at my school. Not many Islander people. And it was really confusing, I think, when I was younger, I would say, because I was immersed in such beautiful culture on my mum's side where every time we would see family, it was just so, it was family based. Like we were all about love, we were all about being with each other, doing stuff for each other, like acts of service, words of affirmation, everything like that.
I'm not letting you go. She did this. She crawled on me.
The sense of community in my music comes a lot from my cultural heritage, and I'll definitely pay ode to that because, yeah, I wouldn't have written some of the stuff, sung the notes that I've sung without the influence of that being built in within me. And just having it loved from such a young age to now, like it's a huge impact, and I want it to be completely integrated with my music. So yeah, it's super important to me. And my mom is super important to me. She's a Tongan woman. We're proud Tongan women. I believe that we're very strong in that sense, and we just really want to get through the problem and help people out. And that's the thing, we're very people. I feel like there's not enough rep for that, especially in EDM scene. Like, shout out Horsey, the DJ, Kat, she's a great friend of mine. Genuinely someone who's put on for me in terms of just feeling myself as an Islander woman. Like, I feel completely immersed in my culture and I'm still learning every day. And I want to go to the motherland. I really want to go to Tonga.
It's good to hear.
Yeah.
It's the only kingdom remaining, the kingdom of Tonga.
Yeah. I genuinely have always been so interested in meteorology, and I feel like that's the number one thing I would do is work with the weather. If this doesn't work, like it's so interesting to me. I love watching topography maps of the weather and climate changes and everything like that. It's just something I'm so invested in analytically that I just feel like I could really apply myself in that aspect because I'm interested in it. Like, the environment's fucking awesome. It's the best part of this earth is literally the earth we're living on. So
Yeah. Look at the dog. Oh, you said the dog.
What the?
Yeah.
oh,
You shot the like.
the environment, it really compels me. It really draws me in. So something in that department would be really cool. But meteorology is just sick. Like, I love the weather. Like, it's just so cool, genuinely. I want to see like wild weather through like a lens and film it and everything.
Ex-Skinner came like right up
Gore-Tex.
behind me when we
The
were
streets!
sitting at the
The streets!
He like fully, I was like, guys, we're sitting, like I don't want to mosh, and then he came and sung behind us. And I was like, oh,
That's lit. I feel like we all deserve to be heard. And I know I've said it so many times in this interview, I'm sorry. I don't mean to repeat myself, but it genuinely is why I do this. And just for my friends, like, I just want them to always feel like they have something to lean on, and it's not something they ever have to feel bad about or feel ashamed for reaching out. Like, just, you can turn to this thing and have this thing and claim this for you because I made it to be there for you. So literally you will always be validated in this space with me is what I want to say.
Well, walking the road.
Live shows, they're not tiny, well, they're not exactly tiny, but for me, because I do them so often, I just feel like it's part of my routine now. There's always a moment when I'm on stage where there's a bunch of amazing people just in front of me, really watching me and listening to me and just hearing me. It's definitely a moment where I see someone in the crowd who is so connected with my music that it's just all worth it, and that these people, like, I hear them and they hear me, and that is every time I'm on stage I have a moment like that. Even if I feel like the set isn't going well, or I feel like I've just had a bad fucking day, I've crashed out like 20 times and I'm not doing a good job, whatever. I will always have that, and there will always be someone there who's connected with that, and I've been able to connect with them and their life that way because of that. So
I love the botany.
Yeah, but you can tell us crying.
Yeah, that was like, I saw the stories.
It was so, like, I've never felt better on stage. It was just unmatched.
Yeah, and I've
Oh, that's
never
like
had
divine
that.
time.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, you only really do it by yourself. Or, like,
Yeah,
with
with, like,
one
a
other
deck.
artist.
Yeah.
And then they like had already learned everything before rehearsing, and we just fucking went through it, and I was so emotional. It made me so emo in the best
Yeah, I
way.
would have started like crying.
that always makes it worth it. And last night, I want to shout out the gig last night, like shout out Annabelle Scobie, because that was my best performance and everyone's best performance that I'd ever seen, because we were just there was so much love in that room. There was an abundance of community, and there was a sense of everyone was there for the local music that we were putting on for people. Like, I actually just only recently got a live band together, I think about a week ago. Anyway, damn, please can we edit that out? No, that's fine. Met these people at a gig that I did for the guitarists, and shout out Pack, shout out Rogs, and shout out Salve, my amazing Cherry Rype and the Hypers band that we've just put together. And we practiced 3 times, and we played a 30-minute set last night live for the first time, like, ever. And I just couldn't stop turning around and being like, can everybody just clap for my band? Like, they're amazing. These people are so talented, and I mean it when I say I can't do it without that support. And sharing that stage is unmatched.
my drummer Ross, who put on the event. It's so cool saying that now.
My drummer.
My drummer. She's awesome. She's a girl. Like,
Love a girl drummer.
literally. I'm not usually that one. But
I feel like I just need to say, if you want to get into anything creative and pursue a passion there, just do it. Like, and in the words of literally Gustave from Ratatouille, anyone can cook. And that's the literal motif that I live by, because anyone can cook. You just have to put your mind to it and you have to just believe in yourself. That self-belief can become from you and can only form from you and the love you put towards yourself. And of course, the environment that you have, but go into things and not feel like you have to gatekeep things and be cliquey about something because you know all about it. And like, bro, I used to be like that. I literally used to be obsessed with video games. Like, but you learn and you grow and you change. And being with people is a lot better than being against them and from them feeling like they can't come to you. Like, why would you want to put that energy out when you could all do this together and you could all share this celebration together? I know that I hate celebrating on my own. Like, that sucks. I don't want to party for one. I used to want that all the time because I would just hibernate and not show myself to anyone. But now it's like, I don't know what I would do without people being around me all the time. Like, it keeps me alive. So yeah, anyone can cook. And this interview was literally the most amazing thing ever for me. And I just feel like a different person after that. Yeah, talk about how you feel and go out and do things. It's definitely worth it every time, no matter what the outcome is. And just try again if it doesn't work. Yeah. That's what I did.
I've got the PS2 emulator on my computer.
Oh, hell yeah.
I fucking love that.
is that how we played it?
It's how I played Silent Hill 2 at first, and then I bought the...
Guys, that name is terrible, and that photo is terrible. It's not terrible, it's, yeah. Hello?
Hi.
Hi, Fuki.
I'm Fukiana.
How you going?
I'm good. How are you, babe?
I miss you. This is Pukiana Blair, everyone. Say hi, Blair. She is a big part in why I do what I do. I was talking about mind control. Our baby, for real.
I love it so much. I'll never forget when we first performed at Shades.
We should do it in Melbourne. We're going to Melbourne next month for a show, guys, by the way. It's so cool. I'm freaking linking the show in folks. There's no posts yet, no shade. But no tea, like, we love him. It's just, yeah, we really want to promote it so we can be like, yeah, we're going to Melbourne. But yeah, no, love Blair so much. Stream her, please. She has some beautiful songs.
Endlessly stream, porch, leave it all outside.
Hey!
I love you guys.
Ooh, baby, please don't go.
Please don't go. Stream Cherry Rype. I love you. Bye.
I love you. Bye. And that's a wrap? No. Cut, right?
Yeah.
Wait, I would be the worst director ever. Guys, it's over.